Hi, this is William Duval. This is my computer science project. So it's called Steve Game. So we can load this up. Give it a sec. Here we go. So it's called. That's a bit loud. It's called Steve Game. It's pretty awesome. Um, yeah. Okay. As you can see, I've played it before. Um, We have the map selection tool. This is map 1, this is map 2. Ooh, we're gonna go map 1, pretty simple. And new game. So we can hit the Steve button and place him down there. And then some cherry shrimp are gonna spawn. And he is attacking them, very good. And yeah, as you can see, they are now pathfinding around the towers. um, so yeah, so we're gonna wait until we get enough money. So every time we kill an enemy, in this case a cherry shrimp, our coins value increases by 25. So yeah, and these guys are obviously, you know, targeting the cherry shrimp, and this is an amano shrimp here. So they're just you know, rotating towards the cherry shrimp, making sure they don't get past our defense. Yeah, the amano shrimp are a little bit faster. Here we go, so there are 1,000 now, so we can upgrade this guy, and as you can see, we get a little yellow hexagon, and the attack speed has increased as well. And you can see the upgrade price here is 1,000, and you can see down here what types of enemies it attacks. You have shrimp and discus, and this guy shoots the snails. So yeah, we're gonna get a cannon Steve, which is this guy. Place him there. And as you can see, he is not attacking the cherry shrimp because he only attacks the snail types. So yeah, he's just gonna sit there for a second. I think it's around 10 that the snails start spawning, so we'll try and get another one before that. Hopefully we won't die to the shrimp, ideally. Can put another one there just in case. And we'll get another one of those as well. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So these brown ones below, they are the bladder snails. I think they are. Forgotten the name. Yeah. Okay. It's going well. So as you can see, the cannon steves are only attacking the snail types. And so we're getting through here, that's not ideal. But actually that's quite good because we can demonstrate the health system. So each enemy that goes past our defense will take 10 health points. So that goes through there, it deletes, and we decrease our health. It does also still give us money for that as a kill, which is meant to happen. Wait for these snails to slowly get to the exit. Just keep increasing the defense here. And then this sell button, we can delete this guy, and then put them back there if we want to. If we like put it in the wrong spot, then we can remove them. That's not good. So that's happened because yeah, our defense, this system here, this is going to be a longer path to go through than it would be if they just went over the top. So that's why they went over the top. And you can also see that if the tower is placed after an enemy is spawned, then it doesn't, like, the path of the enemy is determined when the enemy spawns. So if you put a tower after the enemy is spawned, then it will just go for its previous path. It's not going to register the new tower, which is a limitation of my system. But yeah, I will talk more about that in the evaluation section. So these yellow guys, they are ram's horn snails, and again they are just getting past, which is not good. Oh yeah, again, so they're just going around the easiest path. That's what the pathfinding algorithm does. It finds the shortest path, which might not be the path that I want them to go to, but you know. So we're just gonna wait for this guy to go all the way. There we go, and then 10 points are decreased from my health, and then we're gonna wait until we get 2,500 coins, and then we're gonna upgrade this guy. There we go, click, and then he gets a little gold hexagon, and his attack speed has increased as well. So we're on round 17 now, which means we're gonna get some of this, which is called an Anubius. Place this guy down. So this will absorb chemical enemy types, and yeah, they are the ones that go above all the towers. You know, they don't have any pathfinding algorithms. They just go in a straight line to the end, and they can only be damaged by the Anubiuses. And we can upgrade it there, and it actually physically increases in size. You can upgrade it again. This is the only tower that you can upgrade twice, and that will get even bigger. Oh, here we go. So this is the nitrate coming in, and it's getting absorbed by the Anubius there. I did not mean to do that. Put that there. So yeah, so as you can see, they just went straight over all the other towers, and none of the other towers, you know, tried to attack them. As you can see, it just goes straight over, and they can only be damaged by these guys. All the music is made by me, so no copyright. So we're gonna sell this guy, and then we're gonna get a Mage Steve, which is this purple dude, and we're gonna place him in, and as you can see, he's got a cool little particle effect around him, and any tower inside this this range is gonna get a massively increased attack speed, as you can see by this guy, because this guy isn't upgraded. He doesn't have the super shoot, as I like to call it. Because this guy's upgraded, he's gonna have a much faster attack speed than this one is, but this guy is still getting a benefit from him. And then we'll just keep increasing the defense here. Don't want to let anyone through. And then if we upgrade the Anubius here, then it will get a gold hexagon around it to show that it's fully upgraded, and it's increased in size again. You know, that's going to do a whole lot more damage than this little guy is going to do. We can upgrade that guy again. So yeah, you can see the game is working pretty well. Um, you know, it's working how I wanted it to. Ba, 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 ba. So now we're gonna get one of these guys, which is called a Mortar Steve, and he's 1000. So we just click him. This red square tells you that the button is clicked. If I click it again, then it goes away, just like that. And I can click him, and then I'll place him down, and he will start shooting like that. So this guy is using the projectile motion physics. So he is just shooting a cannonball straight up and at the highest angle, and he's attacking the enemies. He also does splash damage as well. So he's doing damage to like all of these guys that the cannonball touches, and then it deletes itself once it's got to the same Y level, because it only does damage on the same Y level as the tower itself. Get another one here, might as well. And these white guys are called nitrite. So they're also chemical types, so they get hurt by the Anubius, and then when the nitrite gets fully killed, then it turns into nitrate, and then the nitrate gets killed again, and then the enemy is killed properly. Later on in the game, ammonia will spawn, and that when ammonia is killed, it turns into nitrite. When nitrite is killed, it turns into nitrate. So yeah, that's how the chemical compound things work. Just gonna place a load of Anubius here. I'm gonna try and demonstrate the growing mechanic. So if Anubius, if they kill enough enemies, or absorb, should I say, if they absorb enough chemical compounds, then they will upgrade themselves to try and the idea is like they grow once they get enough nutrients in them. So this guy is going to take out the nitrite stage. Oh, it's actually going to do both. Okay, cool. But when these start increasing in health, the health increases every round. So when they in a couple rounds, they'll get past this level 3 Anubius and get onto this level 2 Anubius, and then they'll start getting killed by the level 2 Anubius, and it will start upgrading itself, which is the idea behind that. The Mage Steve and the Mortar Steves, they can't be upgraded. They just have their base level stats and can't improve them. Although you can use the Mage Steve to increase the attack speed of these guys. As you can see, there's a slight difference. I don't know how noticeable that is, but it does increase it. So we'll leave that there, might as well. And yeah, on round 40, a discus is gonna spawn, which is kind of like a boss enemy. So hopefully we can defeat him. Here's a nitrite coming again, just getting attacked by the Anubius and going into nitrate. There's also, if you do get bored with the music, there is a mute button, and you can just turn the sound off if you want. I quite like the song, but if you don't, I'm very sorry. So I'm just saving up enough coins to get an almond leaf, because um, what they do is they boost all of the tower's damage. So, and it scales with how many almond leaves you have. So, uh, if you have if you have one almond leaf placed, then the tower damage will be times 2. If you have 2 towers placed, the damage will be times 3. If you have 5 placed, the damage will be times 6. So it's, like the amount of almond leaves placed plus 1 times the damage is the increase factor, if that makes sense. And the maximum is 10, so you can place 10 almond leaves, which will multiply each tower's damage by 11, which is pretty powerful. And the idea behind that is like in the wire. Oh, sorry, hang on. Here's a discus. Yep, easy. But he's the purple one, and yeah, he's just got a higher health than everything else does, as you can see. So the idea behind the almond leaves is that in the actual world they release tannins and betas, which Steve is my fish, which I've modeled the game around. The idea is that if betas like tannined water, it's better for them. So the idea is that if you have a load of almond leaves, you can have a load of tannins, and the betas will do better. That's the idea of boosting all the tower damage. If it didn't make sense. So I'm gonna demonstrate some usability features. So if you press the Bubble Steve button, and now I'm gonna hold Shift, and I can click and click and click and click and keep on placing the Bubble Steves without having to keep re-clicking the button. And now I'm gonna unpress Shift and click it again, and then it's unselected the button. So that's the idea behind that. It just means you don't need to go like this and keep going back to the button. And you can also do it with the cell tower. So if I've clicked it now, I'm holding Shift, and then I can just delete all of these just like that. And also for the Bubble Steve, I can also press the number key 1, and it will select it for me just like that. So 1, click, 1, click, 1, click. Same for all of them. So 2 selects the Cannon Steve, and I can click him there. 3 selects the Mortar Steve, and I can click him there. 4 is Mage Steve. 5 is the Anubius, and 6 is the Almond Leaves, but I can't select him yet because I don't have enough money. So just holding Shift again with the cell button, I can just delete all of these guys just like that, which helps just make the game feel a bit more easy to use, kind of thing. So that. And you can see the blue text underneath each tower button. That just kind of tells the user what each tower does. So the Bubble Steve here, he attacks shrimps and discus. The Mortar Steve, the Cannon Steve attacks snail types, and the Mortar Steve shoots shrimp, snail, and discus and everything. And then the Mage Steve will boost all the tower shoot speed in its range, and the Anubius will absorb chemicals, and the Almond Leaf will boost all tower damage. So if I was gonna develop the program further, then I would try and add a tooltip system. So if I just hovered my mouse over this button, then it would tell me all of the information about it, such as if I hovered over this guy, it would say Bubble Steve shoots shrimp, discus, has a range of 1 hexagon radius, so I just try and make a system like that, which would be a little bit more intuitive, I think. And as you can see, these chemicals are starting to get absorbed by this second Anubius, so soon enough that will upgrade itself to level 3, and it won't get a gold hexagon around it because the user didn't upgrade it, it upgraded itself. So it's kind of just, if you have a gold hexagon around it, it's like a bragging right, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, we are on we're clearly on a hexagon game board. So this is using a three-dimensional coordinate system to model how these guys are moving through it. Talks about that in the development. So, is it development? What's it called? Documentation. That's the one. You know what I mean. Yeah, we're on round 59 now. We've nearly got to the almond leaves. Takes a while, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. Just did it. So as you can see, as it has killed, or as it's absorbed enough chemicals, then it will upgrade itself to level 3, and now it will do much more damage as well. Nitrate coming out into nitrate, and then as you can see, it is being killed quicker by the level 3 Anubius, so it is doing more damage. And you can also see that when we upgrade a tower such as this Bubble Steve over here, we click this, and it takes away £1,000 from us because we upgraded it. If we try and do it again and click it again, it won't let us upgrade it, so we can't double upgrade a tower, because I didn't want to add that. So it makes sure that you can only upgrade it once, which is what we want. This guy, you can't upgrade the Mage Steve, and you can't upgrade the Mortar Steve, just like that. Just going through, making sure each button does work if you have enough money. Obviously I can't select this right now because we are 6,000 coins away from it. But this one still works, this one still works. And what I'm doing there is if I click the button again, it will deselect the button as well. Which means, if you click it, you don't have to place a tower to unclick it. And you know, same goes for number keys. If I press 1, then you know, it selects that. If I press 2, then it will deselect this the Bubble Steve one, and it will select the Cannon Steve one. If I press 3, it will deselect the Cannon Steve and then select the Mortar Steve. You know, so just like that. Just pressing random ones, you know, making sure it works all good. And we're 1,000 away, so we can get the almond leaves now, soon enough. Here we go. So now as I can now click the button because we have enough money, and I can place this anywhere, so I'm just going to place this over here, and that will now double the damage of the towers. As you can see, they're now doing a lot better than they were, because the enemies were getting up to here, and now they're not getting anywhere near. So they have, you know, we can say that this has definitely worked how it should. And obviously you can't upgrade an Anubius, not an Anubius, sorry, an almond leaf. You can't upgrade an almond leaf. Yeah, I think that's all there is to it, I believe. We'll get to around 70, because I think ammonia spawns then, so, you know, I wanna show you that. Wait for this to go, and then, because this defense is looking quite good actually, yeah, I'll just delete some towers and let the enemies go through, so I can show you the rest of the program. It's not around 70, might be around 71, something like that. Yeah, these are the Ramshorn snails, just going by. Obviously the Mortar Steves can attack these. Oh, here we go. So here is an ammonia. An ammonia, when it is absorbed, will turn into nitrite, and then into nitrate, and then it will get killed finally by this last guy. And there we go. So, you know, the whole chemical thing works. You know, so it gets absorbed and then converted into the next one before it just, you know. So it's not like the other guys where they get shot and then they die. You know, the chemicals get converted into other chemicals. So it looks like we're probably not gonna lose for a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press the sell button, hold shift, and I'm just gonna delete all of these and let all of these guys through. There we go. Here they come. We'll just get rid of these as well. Speed it up. As you can see, this guy is still following the path because he would have been spawned before I started deleting all of the towers. And there we go. So when we get no health, then we have the game over screen, and it tells you the stats of the game. So we have 2,000 kills in this game, 47 towers placed, and 8 towers upgraded. And there we go. It's pretty simple. We have a back to menu button, which we can click, and it takes us back to here. And our game stats will have updated since last time we played. Yeah, we opened this with like 20,000 kill count, something like that, and then now it's increased by the 2,000 that we just got. Yeah, so that was map 1. If we click map 2 just for demonstration, then go on to a new game. It has actually, changed the map. I'm not going to do a proper playthrough of this one. I'm just gonna lose as quickly as possible because I've been talking for a while. It's been 30 minutes. Sorry. So yeah, we'll just let this one. I can't remember. I think we have to go to round 5 to die by just like not placing anything. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. Is that gonna get us to 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's not gonna get us to 0. But next round we will get to 0. So then I can show you that the permanent data storage works. So here we go, slowly as possible. There we go. So the health does increase still, and the coins do increase as well. Here we go. So here's an Amano shrimp spawning as well. He's clearly faster than the other guys. There we go. It's getting there. Okay, and then we have 10 lives left, so we just need one of these enemies to go to the end, and then we should go to the game over screen. There we go. 11 kills this game. 2 towers placed and no upgrades. So there we go. So we have our stats here. 22,000 kill count, 500 towers placed, 50 upgrades. If we click the X button, then the game just closes on its own, and we can double click this again, and we are back into the game. And as you can see, the stats have been saved since I closed it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm William Duval. This is Steve Game. Cool, thank you.